right. Yes, folks. Greetings, greetings. This is Mosha, coming to you from Mosha's Reggae Lounge in the Dominican Republic. The beautiful Sosua. Guys, it's the first time a lot of you people are going to see my face. And you know why I'm doing this? Everybody tells me, Mosha, you need to get on social media. You know why? Because of the amount of information that I have to share with you. I can tell you, I'm number one, a disease consultant specialist, a research disease specialist. Okay? I'm a dietitian. A consultant for whatever issues you have with your body. I am that person. I've reversed sickle cell anemia, high blood pressure, and a host of other diseases. If you go to my channel, Mosha's Reggae Lounge, just subscribe, because I'm starting to put all this information online. I didn't do it before. But now I'm being pushed to do it. So any subject, okay? Spirituality, health, bodybuilding. I was a bodybuilder. I won championships in the United States naturally. A lot of natural bodybuilding championships. But today I don't want to talk about health. Health is my specialty. Oh, by the way, this is the number one restaurant in Sosua. When you pass this restaurant, you don't see it's loaded with people. But as we say in Jamaica, don't watch no face. Come try the food. This is the only authentic Jamaican restaurant in the Dominican Republic. I have been here 13 years. This restaurant, I'm going to tell you the history of Sosua since I've been here and how it's changed. And everything that you see happening now. Number one, I had a house in Florida, right? In West Palm Beach. And I closed the door, came to the Dominican Republic. I didn't speak the language. I didn't know nobody here. Came here to the DR. Why did I do that? I just got tired of being in the States. I had everything I wanted. Okay? On another section of this video, I'm going to give you a little bit more history about me. But since it's the first time a lot of people is seeing my face on YouTube, on my channel, Mosha's Reggae Lounge, let me tell you a little history about my spot. I am the first so-called black business to come to Sosua on the beach. The only other person that was here when I came here was Big D. Big D is the brother that sells rib. I tried to do a business with him, me and him partnership together, and he looked at me with good intentions. He was real cool. Big D was real cool. Nice man, cool brother, nice brother. I miss him. I don't know where he is. So he said to me, man, listen, you want to be a king. We can't have two kings. So I think you should get a spot, man. Get your own spot, because you know what I was about. And I listened. I'm glad he told me that. So I found a spot on the beach. Actually, there's a guy by the name of Jan and Jos from Holland. They had a place called Tropicana on the beach. And Jos said to me, Mosha, why don't you come and do your jerk chicken here? You keep your money for the food and we take the drinks. We don't need anything from you. Just prepare your own stuff. And that's what I did and how I started. After a while, the wife of Jan, he's dead now. Good things, nothing but good things to say about people, about those guys. So he made me a little desk to put my stove, right? Listen to this carefully. A so-called white man. So I'm here to tell you, this struggle that we're struggling in earth, it's not about black and white guys. Don't get it twisted. I'm going to tell you why I say that. All right? So he made me a little table. And you know one here. You know how much I started my business with on the beach? $2,000. $2,000. And my rent was $130. Can't get that now. And that business, because you know why? I had a product. My jerk chicken was authentic. You understand me? I know how to make it. I get the recipe from my ancient monarchical family in Jamaica. You understand me? So the real jerk chicken, you know how to make it. Authentic. Okay, this is why it is the #1 restaurant on TripAdvisor here. You come and try it for yourself and you will see. If you don't like it, you've never tasted the real jerk. You tasted that dried out nonsense that they're selling here in the States. It's dry, you know. That's why you have to ask for extra sauce. Give me some sauce on the rice. Because you never had the real jerk. Listen, jerk chicken comes from the word, it's spelled herc. Jerc. It's a Germanic word, okay? And I'm gonna tell you how that word came to stigmatize the chicken that the Maroons did, that we did in Jamaica. When you make jerk chicken, right? Jerk chicken is supposed to be tender, moist, soft, fall off the bone when you eat it, right? So how did those people make jerk chicken back in the day? They used to dig a hole. They marinate the meat. They dig a hole, right? They set up their grill section, right? And it's like an underground oven. And they put the wood. They put the pimento leaves, the pimento, and they put the chicken on it. Then they put another layer. They put the chicken on another. And they create a fire underneath and smoke, and they seal it off. So when that chicken, takes hours to do it. When that chicken is finished and you take it out, it's literally falling off the bone. So the first time that the Europeans came to Jamaica, the British, and these foreigners came to Jamaica, and because our people all over the world is so hospitable, they make them this meat. And when they first bite into the meat, the first word of their mouth was herc. And the word jerk came about. It was G-E-R-K. Sorry, it was spelled G-E-R-K. Pronounced herc. It was Latin, herc. Right? And when they changed the translation and the meaning, it became J. So it became jerk chicken. Okay? So that's how it got its name. Okay? When that man tasted it for the first time, he said, herc, he was surprised. Right? So from that time until now, it became jerk. Now, the jerk chicken phenomenon had died out until a Rastaman back in the day. And you know who told me the story? A 98-year-old Jamaican man. He says, Mosha, your food, he says, I'm going to tell you how jerk chicken gets started. I met him here in Dominican Republic. He said, jerk chicken got started again from a Rasta who had a push cart. If you know what a push cart, a hand cart, he made a drum out of the what we call kerosene pan of Jamaica. Where them used to send oil in Jamaica, and our foreparents used to go to the shop or to the corner, and then bring them cup or then bring them buckle and then buy the oil. They used to pour it in, buy 50 cents worth of oil, and sell it to you like that, right? So they pour the oil in there. So this man used to take this drum and cut them out and set up a little barbecue, a little thing like what you call a grill right now. And he used to go to the National Stadium. He used to make the chicken, the jerk chicken, go to the National Stadium in Kingston and sell it during the football game. That's how it came about. Now, the jerk chicken that you're getting in Canada and America and all over the world is not the same thing. What you're getting is only in name. You can buy the sauce and put it on and you call it jerk. That is not jerk chicken. Listen, if you're not doing jerk chicken on the pimento wood with the pimento leaves and the pimento berries, you're not doing jerk chicken. Okay? You're faking. So in this island, nobody is doing that. This is the only authentic Jamaican restaurant on this island, in this country, no other one. So don't let nobody fool you. So if you want to eat Jamaican food and you go somewhere else, I have so many complaints from people. I said, and it's your fault. Oh, how's your curry goat? It tastes like Jamaica. I said, don't ask me them question, the man. Oh, because we go over there, so and them no, it's not this. And I said, well, it's your fault. How can you go to a Indian for Chinese food unless he's born in China and know how to make it? And a lot of these people, it's another fake Jamaican place. And I'm saying that because he's giving Jamaican people the Jamaican food a bad name. All right? Fake. Oxtails. If you want real Jamaican food, go to a real Jamaican restaurant. All right? I'm not going to say anymore because I don't like to criticize anybody, put anybody down. But all I'm saying to you guys is this. If you want Jamaican food, if you go somewhere to sit down and you see them have oxtail on the menu or jerk chicken on the menu, they're not Jamaican. Don't buy it. Don't get it. And that can be tricky because there's one place, there's some people here that claim to be Jamaican, but they're Panamanian. The parents' background is Jamaican. They don't know how to cook Jamaican food, and they don't have Jamaicans cooking the food. So you guys can go and try for yourself. So that's what I wanted to get out of the way. I am the first authentic Jamaican restaurant in this island. I have been through everything here. I know the history of sosua. I've seen the crowd change. And the guys that used to come to sosua back then is not the same. The guys that used to come to sosua back in those times was a different breed of people. When they come, they used to say to me, Mosha, go start cooking, because I used to cook my jerk chicken. It took 1 hour because I make it fresh. I set up a method where it would take me an hour, but you get it fresh. When you order it, I take out the marinated jerk and I drop it on my grill, drop my pan and smoke that baby. And then set it up with my sauce. When you get that, all of you guys can testify to this that taste my food. Go on TripAdvisor, look up Mosha's Reggae Lounge. I even have haters that used to go there and give me bad reviews, and they never even ate at my place, or just to test me. But I would write to TripAdvisor, and TripAdvisor will remove those things when they realize, because I provide evidence that these, and they used to be like, well, how does this guy have this? Bro, I got 205 5-star, the only place in Sosua that has that. Okay? When I closed my restaurant for 6 months, no other restaurant took the #1 spot. I was still #1 from 2015 when I first joined until today, 2024, March 14th of 2024. No other place, because I don't play. I don't cut corners. And if you have a bad attitude and you come in here and questioning this and oh, the price is this, I just tell you I don't have no food. If I tell you I don't have no food, that means I don't like your spirit, because I don't cook for your money. You understand me? Sometimes, yes, I sell out of food very, very fast. But there are times when I got food fresh, and people would come with their arrogance. Oh, I've been to Jamaica, I've been to Jamaica, and I know this and I know. I say, okay, you've been to Jamaica, so what? If you look at all my reviews, you will see that there are people who comment on my food, that my food tastes better than Jamaican food they go to Jamaica to eat, so that means nothing to me. I have Tracy Porter eat at my place. He comes here more than once, from the Oakland Raiders, the Chicago Bears, and whatever else he played for. I have the CIA agent who drives Obama's kids around when Obama was in office. Come and eat at my place with one of the Los Angeles Lakers assistant coach, and he said, "Don't tell nobody." I said, "Okay, I gotta say that. It's your secret." I have boxers, I got actors, I got everybody come and eat here. So if you don't see people packed in my place, it's because I want it that way. Listen, guys, there's 2 things you have to be aware of when you come to Sosua. There's the bar spot that's loaded with the girls, and the what they call in Spanish mafiosos. That's gonna right? So you have to be careful. All right. So where dead bones are, there do vultures flock. I keep my place clean. I look out for you when you come here. I don't let nobody take advantage of you. I don't let them come try to sell you something for $20, for 20 cents, for 20 pesos. I don't let them sell it to you for $20. So because of that, I'm not well liked here. Okay? So before I get into that, let me get back to this, right? So my restaurant is not packed for several reasons. All right? And it doesn't bother me because I still make money because I'm sincere. I have a following. I have a group of people that constantly come. I can tell you stories after stories. Look at my YouTube channel. Go to my TripAdvisor page, and you will see the comments, all 5 stars. Even though people try haters, and my own people, the people that look like this. You understand? So that's why I said it's not about color, because the people that supports me a lot are what you guys call white people. But a lot of them are my friends. They support me a lot. I mean, more than a lot of you so-called black people. All right, so it's not about color. Just keep that in mind, guys. You know, we fight not against flesh and blood, but spiritualities and wickedness in high and low places, and it's very prevalent in our own people. So, for example, I'm a herbalist. I'm a disease specialist. All of that. I heal sickle cell. I reverse sickle cell anemia. Go to my Mosha's Reggae Lounge and watch the video, and you can pull up these videos. You name it. There's a girl right now that has 3 fibrosis in her stomach. She went to the doctor, and the doctor told her they're gonna take out her ovary completely. And she got scared. And she knew me. She knew about me because she used to work for me before. And she came to me. And the first 3 days, I gave her I said, I'm gonna give you a temporary product. She don't have no money. So guys, when I ask you to give me a contribution for something, whatever your health is worth to you, you give me 1/8 of that. Okay? Whatever your health is worth. I had a lady from Ukraine compensate me dearly, massively, for what I did for her. She had about 9 different things wrong with her. And she's been going to doctors for over God knows how long. She told me one time she paid $2,000. $2,000 just for consultation with one doctor, with all the equipment that they have, and they did not help her. She had in her hand, I saw her hand red and with bumps, red, like you know when a person has a sore, like when they have eczema. Eczema is too mild. A very aggressive looking thing in her hand, all over her right hand. And I was in the supermarket speaking to another friend of mine, Rene, because he had a problem with his spinal cord. And I was trying to explain to him what it was. He said he had it for years and they can't figure out what it is. And I explained it and he was shocked. And she was standing next to me, pretending to be shopping and listening to my conversation. So when I was finished with the gentleman, she said, wow, are you a doctor? I said, no, I'm far from being a doctor. I'm a man with God in front. I went to school. I studied fashion design. I graduated with a degree. I studied screenwriting and computer. I had a 60,000 square foot gym with an Italian lady in New York, in Hempstead, okay, in Long Island. I made $800,000 in 6 months, and she took it, and that's what caused the downfall of the business. Because I trusted her to run the money, the books, because she had an account and I handled the gym, so I was making the money for the business. I trusted her. So I had that going for me. So this woman paid me a lot of money, and she showed me her hand, and she said to me, I went to the doctor. For years I've been going to the doctor. I play tennis, and when I hit the ball, when I do my backhand, I have to transfer the racket to her left hand. I'm sorry, she had it in her left hand, yes, because her ring is on her left finger. She transferred the racket, so when she's gonna do her backhand, she has to whap with the left. So when she's finished playing tennis, it's bleeding. So I looked at her hand and I said, that is not eczema. That was a parasite. And she was shocked. Like, boom, shock attack. You understand? So she said, how did you know that? She said, oh my God, let me tell you what happened, why I know you know what you're talking about. Listen to this woman. She said to me, the doctor that I paid $2,000 to go to see him, because it was so much wrong, she couldn't fix it, right? He told me that they saw a parasite in my spleen. And she said, wow, you are a genius. I said, no, God be the glory. He gave me that understanding right away, I could tell. And I explained how the parasite get into the palm of the hand. I told her, I said, the parasite that you have is very sophisticated to go to the spleen. It's very intelligent. Because when you get blood tests, they hardly check your spleen. So when they lay these eggs, these parasites lay microscopic eggs and they travel through the bloodstream. The bloodstream, the blood is what carries minerals, oxygen. The blood takes acid out of the system. It does all these things. And especially toxin, you have 3,500 pores per square inch on your skin. A lot. And so therefore, why is that? So your body, through perspiration, can get rid of toxins. And so the parasite is very intelligent, so it's not going there because you're going to screw him out. You see how smart those things are? So he travels to the palm of the hand. Why? Less pores. Hardly have any pores. For this reason. You can take a cigarette, a lit cigarette, touch the palm of the hand, and hold it there for a couple of seconds, maybe minutes. Some people can do it for longer. And don't shift your hand. But do it here and see what happens. Okay? And the parasite knows that. You can't get rid of it from here. Difficult. And you know what? Doctors gave her cream. She have that thing for maybe... Go to my channel. Here again. Mosha's Reggae Lounge. The channel you're on now. Look for it. You will see it. Alright? You will see Mosha completely reverse Ukrainian girls' diseases. The one for the little boy that I reversed his sickle cell anemia is Mosha completely reversed my son's sickle cell anemia. So when we did the protocol, I take an investigative health investigation because it takes me anywhere from 3 days to 3 weeks to ascertain the issue. Because your body, when you go to a doctor, guys, I'm not a doctor. I have learned a lot from my own illness. When you go to a doctor, they let you do a conventional analysis. That conventional analysis, they base that analysis off a consensus of people that they get together and they do a test. And let's say 100 people is at this number and they're healthy. They're going to tell you that's healthy. If 5,000 people is at this number and they're not healthy, they're going to tell you that number is not healthy. That's how it works. There's a little bit of connection to the reality of what's going on in your body. Okay? So it gives me an idea. So I usually tell them to give me an analysis. Let me look at it. I'm not a doctor, but I have an idea. And I look at that and I see if I see your blood count is high, your white blood cell is high, I know what's going on. I know your body, contrary to popular belief, is releasing electrons to neutralize the acid. If I know you're anemic, if I see they say you're anemic, I know the blood is using the hemoglobin. It's using its own blood to neutralize acid because the blood is supposed to be alkaline at 7.365. And most of the food you eat is 3.4. You drink a lot of Coke, Pepsi. I've seen it in my place. So this gives me a lot of knowledge about these things and based on my own illness. I'm going to talk about that when I talk about illness. I'm just giving you a little background about me. So I made a poultice. Even Christ used the poultice. Christ was healing people and you don't know what he was doing. He was using spiritual genetics, which is quantum physics, the spiritual world, which he came from. And you are in that world every day. You don't even know that. You're in that quantum world, that spiritual genetic world every day. You don't even see it. You know how you get into it? Through your thoughts. Where does your thought come from? Where does thinking come from? You can think and find it. There's a series out called Dark Matter. Watch that series. And exactly what they wrote, what the scriptwriter wrote, is exactly what you experience every day, but they put in a movie form. You can get lost in your thoughts. You can get lost in there. It's a world. When the devil when it was written that the devil took the son of the creator up into an exceedingly high mountain, and it showed him all the kingdoms of the world, and said, all these things will I give unto you if you will fall down and worship me. What do you think he was talking about? Talking about here. Where is the devil and God? Here. I can show him to you, and maybe one of these days I'm going to do an ancient meditation called Be Still and Know, and show you how to do that. You stay tuned. You like and subscribe to my channel. I've been pushed to do these things because I have so much understanding of things, and I want you guys to get this information. So okay, so I was able to help that lady. She had another disease that when she goes to the bathroom and she urinates, it stinks really bad. Go to the channel and watch the video. And in 9 days, guys, just go watch the video. All right, so back to sosua. I'm gonna have to do more. So listen to this. I've been here all these years, and I was telling you that when the guys come, they come to my place. When all the so-called black guys come here, they come to Mosha's Reggae Lounge. That time I had maybe only 2 chairs, 2 tables and some chairs, but they didn't care. They sit down, and they was cool. Not the type that's coming here now. The type of people that's coming here now, the type of guys you see coming, let me tell you this, not a lot of people don't like me here, and that's okay, because I'm not here to win a popularity contest. I don't have any, when I say a lot of people, I mean a lot of so-called black people. You know why? Because they're not together. We're not together as a unit. Okay, you can break one finger, but you can't break a fist. One finger I can break because I used to do martial art, but I grab your fist, you can tear me apart, right? And we need to be like a fist. That's why in a lot of these logos for these movements, you see them have the fist like this. You remember the Black Panther? They had a fist like that. That's what they're talking about. Okay? So we're not together. I had to come to the Dominican Republic to realize that so-called black people is no different than anybody else. They're prejudiced against their own kind, and this is why we can't get nowhere. They come to a foreign country and they don't know how to act. They don't know how to behave. They are the worst. Trust me when I tell you that. So here's the thing. They don't support each other. They don't support us. There's a few. You know who support my business? The people who you people are calling the white people this and the what. Yeah, leave them alone. Don't talk. I don't want none of you to talk nothing bad about white people. Excuse my language for saying this, guys. I don't mean to bring this up. And I'm saying this because you guys are you worse than them. You worse than the one you think is doing harm to us. They're not doing no harm to us. I've experienced good and bad in everywhere, in every race. But since I'm talking about this right now to show you, make a point, because I live in America. I'm an American. I go back and forth. I have 2 passports. All right. When I first came to Dominican Republic, you know what they were saying? That I get kicked out of America and I got deported and I do something wrong. What am I doing here? What are you doing in this country? That's what the question was. I don't do anything wrong. It's just my choice. I could have gone anywhere I wanted. I had the money, I'd been in China, believe it or not, or Japan, or Africa. Didn't have the money, so I didn't go there. I came here with $2,000 and start my business. If you see what this business got me, I got land. I'm well connected here. If you need land, if you need lawyers, if you need anything, I get you past the tourist vultures. And there's a lot of them here. And a lot of you people get caught up into that because you don't trust your own kind. I'm going to tell you some stories in these vlogs, and I'm going to blow your mind about our own people. So I don't want to talk about, I'm going to talk about so-called black and white, but I want to leave our counterpart out of it because they support me, believe it or not. Sometimes you come in here, I have groups. I have 14 people from somewhere in Europe. When I was on the beach, contacted a real estate guy who used to rent villas to rich white people, so-called white people in Europe, rich. And they call him up and ask them if they've ever heard about Mosha's Reggae Lounge, because they stay all the way up there and hear about me and my food. And he had a jerk chicken, and when he was finished, he said, Mosha, my name is so-and-so. This is great. I've never tasted no chicken like this. You know why I came here? I came here because I didn't even know you was here in Sosua. and some of my clients contacted me, asked me to come and try your food. This man paid me to cook for 14 people that was coming to Dominican Republic 3 months later. Pay me cash. Okay? Excuse me. He paid me cash. So don't talk about those people. I can tell you stories, the things that they do for me. And my own kind don't even trust me. My own Jamaican people don't even trust me. I got one of them that has cancer, prostate cancer. And the first time he had his cancer, maybe a year and a half ago when I met him, I said to him, I can help you because I was making a drink. I was juicing a juice. And he said, wow, Rasta, that look healthy. He said, yes, this is how I eat. I eat from nature. All right? And he said, yo, give me some of that now. I'm going to say, I'll let you taste it. So I started telling him what I do. I send him videos of the people that I've helped. And he didn't even watch it. So when he went back home, he calls me up and he said, you know, he told, because I was helping him to find a house. I helped him to find a house for $100,000, a condo, beautiful place with swimming pool, everything, $100,000. Okay, I think it was a 1 or 2 bedroom, I don't remember. And I had other places for him because the people that I deal with, my connection is into the government. So when these, because they into the government, you got to understand something. When one party gets into power here, they have a following, you know, what they call senador. So they would take whatever property they have and give it to those people to sell it for them. I trust those people. Those are the people I go to help, to get properties for my people. I don't encourage, I don't let them go to real estate. If they want to go to realtors, fine, because they drag you right into the same system as you in America. You don't get no break. That's why stuff is so expensive here. That's why houses and property is so expensive in this country, because of that. So I cut that out, all right? And so I was helping him to get a piece of property, and it didn't materialize because he didn't trust me, all right? So when he told me that he had prostate cancer, I said, I can help you. He said, oh, no, you know, there's this doctor that has these pills, and she developed these pills that are helping people, and I'm going to try them for 6 months and see what happens. Try them for 6 months, but I didn't know it didn't work. He didn't tell me anything. So when I checked up, I said, I'm just checking to see how you're doing because I'm concerned. And he said, oh, you said, Dread, man, may I have someone can tell me he's a pastor. And if I don't call him pastor, it seems to mean something to him. But to me, he's just like everybody else because he has no faith. Because in the book of 2 Samuel, 2 Kings, it tells you that Asher, one of the prophets, or one of the kings of Israel, he got sick. And he didn't seek the help of the Lord. He went to the physician, and I think he died. Okay? And this guy says he's a pastor. So I said to him, I said, look, man, let me take a shot at it for you. He said, no, I got a herb. He said, Dread, no, herbalist for the church. He's just trying to exalt himself. To tell me he got people in the church that can do this. And he's one of his son, he do this and do that with health and a herbalist. So I said, okay. So I left him alone. A year later, he calls me up. He wants me to send him suggestions for prostate cancer. I said, what happened? He said, boy, he don't tell me that nothing works. And I said, I told you. I know it's not going to help. Nothing they're doing because they don't know what it is. They don't understand what it is. You can't just attack the cancer. The cancer is coming from something else. And these people don't know that. No herbalist that I know of knows that. None of them. So they may hit and miss. They may set up some stuff and hit and miss and give you a diet and it help a little bit, but it depends. So this man don't trust me. He said, Dread, me hard to trust because he was a ragamuffin back in the day. And those Jamaican bad man in them days, they don't trust nobody. But I don't think he has nothing to do with that. So he says he's a pastor, but the fact he's a pastor, he shouldn't have so much doubt. You understand? So now, he don't trust me, a Jamaican. Another set of Jamaican people come here. I help them find properties, $70,000. $70,000 for 1 bedroom, 3 of them, $70,000 each. And then the most spectacular community you can ever imagine for 1 bedroom with a massive swimming pool the size of a lake. You should see that place, guys. Beautiful, walking distance to Sosua. And when me and my people lined them up, I left closed my business, take them to my people to look at the property. The guy is gonna give them the deal and everything. You know what they did? After we working with them for 3 days, ready to finish the deal, you know what they did? The guy who sent them to Dominican Republic called them up, and I don't know what happened, but they turned to another realtor. The guy said, "Oh, I know somebody else that can get you a deal," and they went and I don't know what they did. Why? Because they didn't trust me. Then one of them turned around and want me to manage her place. And after a couple of times, and I see what she was all about, I just give her the keys back. I said, "No, it's okay. You're on your own. You don't know this country. You got to be careful here. I'm going to do videos on all of that for you guys so you understand. I'm going to tell you my whole experience. I'm going to tell you about the racism. I'm going to tell you about the prejudices. I'm going to tell you about the Haitian situation. I'm going to tell you about this country. Listen, it's a beautiful country. To me, it's one of the best countries in Latin America for you to invest. Right now, Hard Rock Cafe is coming here. I was the first one to know that and tell everybody, and I'm telling it to you now. It's coming not too far from my business. You understand me? So, the thing I'm trying to tell you, I want to give you a history of everything, and I'm trying to let you get a little understanding of who I am. I'm not what you see. The Most High has given me a gift, health. I can do health, I can do fitness, you name it, just go, you just subscribe to the channel, you're gonna see. Go watch Philidom, and you'll see what I'm about. I healed my brother-in-law when I was maybe 17 years old. You know what? He had gangrene, diabetes. They was gonna cut off his foot. They was gonna cut off his toe, and my sister called me one day crying. And after I told her what to do to get him out of the hospital because they didn't want to let him out. Told her what to do, they let him out. I was young. I went up to the house and I prepared a smoothie and I showed them how to do it. And in a week, gangrene was gone. Diabetes was gone. And everybody in the hospital, the doctors, the nurses, patients, my aunt worked there. St. Barnabas' hospital was calling me to find out what I did. All right. So, and what I know then is not as much of what I know now. Over 30 years. All right. So this is, I think over 20 something years ago that I healed my brother-in-law of that. A long time ago. I didn't know anything. So I can talk about that. Talk about the Bible. I'm going to connect the Bible for you and your health. I'm going to connect food and spirituality. But I don't have enough time. I'm looking at my thing. It's like 38 minutes of the video. I don't like to do too long video. But I just want to get back to Sosua. Like I said, I'm going to tell you what these hustlers, these people you see on the street following you around, and you don't need those people following you around, guys. There's one on the street here that hangs out in front of that, you're going to see him when you come here. He's like a ticks. And all I'm going to say to you is this. Just be careful. And whatever deal they're selling you, I can get you better. I'll give you an example. One of my customers came here, and he likes the little cigar that has flavor, the little ones. They have vanilla, they have all kinds. He said, "Where can I get these?" I said, "Why, you want?" He said, "Yes, you want some. You want one." I said, "How much you pay for that?" He said, "Oh, the people give me a good deal. Yeah, man, they give me." And the next thing with people when they come here, they don't want to feel like they get cheated, so they act like they, you know what I'm saying, people? Rather than say, just tell me the price. I think he paid $2 or $1 for one of those little things. And I said, "Bro, I don't smoke, but I know I can get you a better price from my people." So I said, "I'm gonna go over there. Give me $1." And I took my jump on my scooter and I went over there. You know how much I get a pack of 10 of those things for? 100 peso. He paid 100 peso for one. I get a whole pack for 100 peso. That's how connected I am here. So, when you come to Sosua, to eat food, don't watch the prices. And you get what you pay for. Okay? So a lot of people see me and they don't know anything about me. Okay? I've paid my dues here. I'm well connected here. I know all the politicians here. My best friend, one of my best friends, is a top military person. Okay? So I can help you with anything. Anything. All right? I'm gonna give you a little bit of story before I finish about our own people. Tell you some of the things you see here. You will see when you get here, a lot of brothers, they sit in one particular location, right? And they gossip like women. And they talk about different businesses. And they'll talk about the so-called black-owned businesses. They will say, oh, that guy Mosha, oh, he's this and he's that and he's da 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 da. They don't know me. They never spoken to me. There's one of them that came here and criticized, oh, when we pass there, there's nobody in there. But he don't see that this place is not a bar, it's a restaurant. I'm gonna break down the wall and put more tables. It's a restaurant. So I don't cater to a bar scenario. I don't hire girls to come inside because when you have these crowds of people, you set the perfect environment to lose your phone, your wallet. These girls will come upon you and try to play with your little private parts while they put their hand in your pocket and steal your money. Before you know it, it's gone. Seen it happen right in my place. You understand? So I protect the people that come to support my business. You come support my business. I get you 4-wheel to rent. I get you good prices. I get you scooters to rent, the prices. Because you don't understand, you're a target here when you get to Sosua. It's like that everywhere in the world you go. All right. So the guys who come here, the newbies, when I first came here, there was a place called D-Land, bro. That was Sosua was nice. The girl was beautiful. The girls were so beautiful, coming from all over. They really come looking for a boyfriend. Those girls came looking for a boyfriend. The girls you have coming to Sosua now, they are vultures. They are vultures. They're fat. They're out of shape. And you guys come here, and they come and they touch your private part, and you get stupid. You understand me? Don't do that. Control yourself. This is a beautiful country. Listen, Sosua is not the only spot. Go out and enjoy other places. There are a lot of other places. There's countryside. You go there, you meet nice people, not like Sosua. Okay? So, our people, they turn, I don't know if you will see the same. I don't know if you will see it, but I see it. We're not together. There's a word in Yiddish that was taken from the ancient Gabarei, or the ancient Hebrew, called Fagan. F-A-G-A-N. Fagan. Look it up. It simply means grace towards your brothers. Okay? That's what it means. Grace towards your brothers. And what does that mean? If any one of you people out there invent a soda pop bottle, right? All the people in that community is going to buy that soda pop bottle from you. And if that soda pop bottle has a defect or anything is wrong with it, all of those people are going to come back to you and they're going to say, listen, this is not right, fix it. And you fix it. And everybody buy from you. Even if somebody had that soda pop bottle cheaper and better quality, they're not going there because they understand the power of the dollar. Only our people do not understand the power of the dollar. You know what they do? Oh, I'm not going to his place. That whatever it is this or that. It's too expensive. Or it's too this, and they're ready to criticize. I had a brother here the other day. He just came here. I'm not gonna call his name. He sells internet fire stick. I bought one from him. So he used to come and use my spot to demonstrate whenever he sells it. So one day I said, bro, you gotta give me something. I'll buy this from you to pay my internet. Anyway, after that he came before that and he broke one of my wicker chair because he was showing something that he sold to a customer. So he said, oh, don't worry, I'm gonna pay you. A month passed because I was busy. I'm trying to sell the business because I'm gonna start something bigger. So I'm selling the business. So I'm trying to do something else, right? And there's other things that I need to take care of, that I'm gonna take care of. But it's not the last of that. I'm gonna be even 10 times stronger, you're gonna see. So I texted him and I said, I need this chair fixed because I'm selling the business, so I don't want to look looking like whatever. And he texted me back, he said, oh, I don't have no money, I don't sell anything, and it's been a month. He said, oh, it's been a month, so I texted him back. I said, what? Left him a voicemail. I said, what are you saying? You're not gonna pay for it? You broke it. I have another friend of mine that sat on one of my chairs, he broke it and he paid to fix it brand spanking new. So this guy came, broke my chair. When I texted him, he was angry that I texted him. So when I responded, he was offended. So he text me about 10, called me, blowing up my phone, so I turned off my phone. 10 minutes later, he showed up in here to fight me. Oh, I want to talk. I said, I don't have time. I had customers sitting at this very table where I'm sitting, about 4 guys. And this so-called brother walking here and yelling and screaming, well, I don't give a whatever, blank, blink, 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 that you're busy. I want to talk to you now. I said, bro, you better get out of my place. He's a Jamaican. Just get out. You don't want a problem with me. So he's hacking, like froggy like but he's just a wump. I already know he's a wump. I don't even call him a wuss. He's a wump. I know that, big and, bro, I do Muay Thai. I have a black belt in Thai Cushion Thai Khan. Plus, I'm a Jamaican. You know what I was planning in my head? He have no idea. He wouldn't even know what hit him till he lay on his back with his eyes closed. So, I think to myself, this is the brother, I don't want to hurt him, because if I hurt him, if I do anything to him and he fall, he's going to hit his head. And if he die, I'm going to jail. You don't want to go to jail in this country, in Dominican Republic, for 30 years. You don't want to go there, guys. When you come to this country, relax, chill out, enjoy the country, spend your money, okay? Enjoy it, go all over the country, okay? Do that. Don't come here and bring the same attitude from America here, because you'll find yourself in trouble. You're gonna find the card stacked against you. And when the police come, if you're fighting and the police come, they're gonna take both of you, no matter who's wrong, over there to the fiscal. And you know who's gonna lose? Especially if you get into a fight with the Dominican. You're gonna lose. You're gonna find yourself paying a lot of money, and they're gonna take your passport away. So please, don't fight here. Don't come here and fight and act tough. It's not gonna work. And yell, and act stupid. And don't come here and hit no women. Don't come here and get into fight with no women. And my next video, I'll probably get a chance to talk about when you get with a girl and you don't pay her, what could happen. When you ask a girl to sit with you don't ask a woman to sit with you at a table if you're not gonna pay her. She can call the police on you and get you locked up, or you have to pay money. I've defended a guy here. I have to translate for one guy here. And he was taught, listen to this. He told me he know this girl for 2 years. He's been dating. I said, how did you meet her? He meet her online. Guys, anybody, any Dominicans, most of them that you meet online is only after one thing. All right? You might find one or two of them that's sincere. But for the most part, most of these girls that comes to Sosua, they have an account online and they're waiting for you. And so this girl, he told me he know her for 2 years, blah, blah, blah. Next thing I know, I'm sitting at my table I saw the police pushing this guy inside my place. And I'm like, why? I said to the cops, I said, why are you pushing him in my place? So the cop asked me, you speak Spanish? I said, yes. I said, the cops told me, tell him if he don't pay her, I think it was 8,000 pesos, just like, I don't know, at the time, 160 bucks, we're going to take him to jail. You know why? Because for whatever the reason, you're going to find out when you come here. They're going to take him to jail. And I watched this dude count out that money and get assistance. So I said, why did she do that to you? He said, well, I know her for 2 years. We've been going back and forth, blah, blah, blah. And I came and she saw me and then tried to steal my money. I said, man, you're not telling me the whole story. You're not telling me. So you know what it was? It was just a lie. You know what probably happened? I'll tell you what happened. He met this girl. She's a street girl. No matter how you see them look, no matter where they come from, when you see them in Sosua, don't get it twisted. So he probably invited her out, or probably he probably chilled with her for a little while, because she looked nice. Chilled with her for a while, and he didn't want to take her home, and then he started probably flirting with another chick, or went with another chick, and she get upset. She called the police. That's simply what happened. Because I find it difficult to understand what he was saying. She called the cops. So this will happen to you. When you see a girl here, if you don't intend to do what you need to do with them, take the number, send them on their way. Don't waste their time. They'll work you. And the police will lock you up because you're party to something that's illegal. Prostitution is not legal in the Dominican Republic. It's a Catholic country. The government does not support it, in spite of what anybody might tell you. So you come here at your own risk. Come and enjoy your vacation and do what you have to do. But do it carefully. Don't mess with the girls. A lot of them have chulo, what they call chulo, boyfriends, that will set you up. If, say, for example, if you go out with a girl, tell you the perfect thing, you meet a nice girl, let's say you meet her online and you're kicking it with her, blah, 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 right? And you invite her out to dinner. And she said, oh, I'm going to bring my brother or my cousin. You know who that is? That's her boyfriend or her husband. And you feed him, you buy food for him. That's what I know, bro. You can't tell me nothing about here. I've seen it all. I have a friend, all right? I have a friend, I'm not going to call his name. I know this guy for years. And he met this girl, sent her to nursing school, pay her way, buy a house for her, stock her house with everything. And he used to come on support. He used to just show up here. And you know what? One day he called her. On the phone. And after they finished talking, she thought the phone was hung up. And he heard her in the bedroom doing her thingy with another dude. So when he yelled her name several times, she saw she hung up. And I said to this guy, long time ago, I said, listen, why don't you let us do a business together? Lend me some money. Let us do it. Because the way I met him was, he overpaid me one time and I gave him back the money. And he was shocked. He's like, wow, I never knew there was people like you here. I said, there's a lot of, you never know. So the next day, he came back, he gave me, he said, this is for you, because he became my friend. So he wouldn't do it. He didn't trust me. I said, if you give me this, we will do this, and you get this. If you want, we'll put everything on paper. He would not do it because he didn't trust me. Okay, guys, he didn't trust me. And he wasted over a lot of money on this woman. And he's not with her now. So all of you out there think you got a pot of gold. You got nothing but a pot of soup. Gold soup. I've seen it. I have no friends in Dominican Republic. No American. They don't, listen, there's only a few people that I call my friend. One of them, Stokely, Timothy, Brian, an Indian guy. I'm trying to think. If I don't say all the names, but friends here I don't have, especially my own people, especially so-called Black Americans. They're jealous. They're jealous of you. If you start a business here, they're jealous, right? Jealous. Don't get it twisted. And so therefore, I don't have any friends. Because I don't sit at the corner of the street and gossip about the other guys and this, and I don't gossip. So when you come here, you'll find a lot of that going on. And the crowd, when you come here, don't get into the crowd, guys. Find a place by yourself, and don't watch the most crowded place. It's not always the best. Remember, I'm telling you that. Okay? I can tell you stories, man. But anyway, I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna close it down. I just want to say again, I have so much history up here. All right, and the beach is another thing. The beach project is going to be awesome, and it's not what you hear. They're not kicking the people off the beach to bring, because they want to bring family. This president, I'm going to tell you something about what I see. I've been here 13 years. I've gone through 2 presidents, 3. When the last one, I had just got here. When the one before Lionel was in power, I experienced his presidency. Then Danilo, I experienced his presidency. This one, and I'm telling you guys something. This guy means business. There is investment coming to Sosua. I told you that Hard Rock Cafe is going to be here soon. They're doing the construction right now, and I was the first one found out. And I was telling people. Not even my lawyer didn't know, and he's into the government. So, this president and this government, everywhere you go, there's projects, there's new construction coming, new construction. The beach project, what the president is doing, I was on the beach for 11 years. The president, the beach association, they want no change. They don't want to see a change to the beach. They want to keep the same person in the same spot that takes the money and does nothing with it but puts it in his pocket and build his place. And if you're a foreigner, the beach association, they treat you different. Not afraid to say that. They're not right here. So they don't do anything. The beach was dirty, the back was nasty, people pee in the back. So the government is stepping in because they don't have a title. In this country, you have to own a title to have let me tell you how the beach people came about. It started way back, right? During Semana Santa, which is week of the saints, all right? All the people from all over the country used to come to the beach and sell little products. They used to sell food, they used to hang out on the beach. And when they leave, it was dirty, it was nasty. They didn't clean up. And that goes on for a while. So the government made a deal with them that they would collect $1 that they have to clean up the place. And the government, they pay 100 peso every month. That's nothing. And some of them didn't even pay it, right? So they made a deal that they paid them 100 peso, and the government used to come and clean it up every so often because it was nasty. And so they start building little shacks on the beach with zinc and whatever they could find. They build it. So they had that a little agreement with the government, but they didn't have any title. The property belongs, part of it is private, property is the government. The government allowed them, and they started building up on there. So the government made a deal with them. But they don't have a title, so they don't have no rights to the property at all. And the government could have been nasty. He could have come in with listen to this, guys. You know eminent domain in America? When the government wants your property, nothing. They're not going to negotiate with you. They take it. And this man was so nice. He negotiated with them. This president negotiated with them. And he said, listen, we're going to build this better because they have 2 cruise ship port here. They want to bring busload of people to Sosua to enjoy everything. They don't want them to bring them to this dirty, unsafe place. The beach is dirty. And the president does nothing. They clean up a little bit, but it's dirty. I don't know now what they do. I left there 2.5 years ago because I knew what was coming. Okay? So the president said, listen, you know we can come in here and take this from you, but we're not going to do that. We're going to offer you a chance to get a title for the land, for the building. We're going to build it, are we gonna do this, and you're gonna pay this, and you're gonna have a title for it. They don't want to do it. First they agreed, and then they changed their mind. So this is why you hear all this nonsense talk that the government kicking off. Government is not kicking nobody off the beach. The president not kicking nobody. Those people that's running the association, they're very unreasonable and very prejudiced. You understand me? They don't. They trying to get the consensus of the public to go along with them, but the government is doing the right thing, in my opinion, because I've been here all this time, and I've never seen so much project and so much improvement. You go everywhere in this country, there's something building up. In Cabarete, in Puerto Plata, they build a new malecón above Sabaneta, man. It's beautiful, guys. Beautiful. If you're gonna invest, now is the time, before stuff start going up, because it's getting really crazy expensive now. All right, so don't listen to nobody about Sosua Beach. Just wait and see. When it's finished, you're gonna have more fun. I'm gonna tell you something. You see the police chasing the girls around? You know why it's a good thing? It's to protect you. And I'm gonna tell you in my next video why I say this. If I'm gonna tell you, the girls here, they don't want to work. They want to go on the street and sell themselves. So it's difficult to find people to work. So guess what? If this place was what the government wanted to be, you would have it clean. Because I remember when there's clean people used to come here to enjoy themselves at D-Latin and the other places that used to be here. There's a little mom and pop's restaurant, man. Beautiful. All these people used to come. Beautiful, nice women that were not street ladies. And you could meet those girls. If things change, you would have these women coming back, and you would meet women with a different mentality. Because I've seen them here coming to Sosua. But now, what you have, sorry, be careful. So, with that, I'm going to close. As soon as this music passes, I'm going to close because I got to go to sleep. It's late. What else did I want to say to you guys? I'm trying to think. Yeah, when you come to Sosua, just come and enjoy yourself. Okay? Don't get into the gossip with nobody. Okay? Guys, this guy just pulled up with the loud music. So I'm going to say peace out, one love. This is Mosha, coming to you from Mosha Reggae. Like, subscribe, and share the video.